Now, we as human beings are taught that when people are in need, and we're in need, we should try our best to meet the needs of the people, even if it means for us to give preference over ourselves to others.
When I'm myself, I feel comfortable. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. At least you're being yourself. We all do mistakes. We learn from the mistakes, but we will still do mistakes. And being perfect, what is being perfect? You build up something that doesn't exist. For me, perfection is being yourself. And I am being myself. People like it or not, I don't care as long as I'm being myself.
GPS system, right? You put a destination in the car and you start driving towards that destination, and let's say you make the wrong turn somewhere. GPS system is never gonna tell you, yo, go back to where you started to figure out how to get to the destination. The GPS system is gonna do what? It's going to reroute you from where you are at that present moment. And what we keep doing is we keep going to the past. We keep thinking about our neighbors, our brother, our sister, our neighborhood, why this ain't work out. But from today, you know what you want. You know what you desire in life. So let's just start from right now and let's implement the destination that we want to be. Let's not fix nothing. Don't even fix nothing.
I'm alone and look at me. There's nobody around me. Nobody likes me, man. It is what it is. Sometimes in life, people are not going to be around you to motivate you. They're not going to be around you to push you, to celebrate you, to applaud you. You got to do it on your own. That's what I'm doing right now.
Understand this. There isn't a book out there that's going to place anything inside of you to become successful. Everything that you need to become successful is already inside of you. Your job is to release it. So I don't spend money on books that say, follow these 7 steps, because guess what? They're not gonna work. You know, you already have it inside of you. Your job is to release it. So I always say, be careful who you listen to, what you're reading, and what's coming out of your mouth. You know, one of my greatest proverbs is life and death are in the power of the tongue. You've got to be confessing good things in your life. You got to be saying that, yes, I am great, with humbleness. You know, not with arrogance, but you've got to say it. You know, you've got to be the first that believes in yourself before anyone else believes. I've always said that, you know, it's great when somebody believes in you, but it's fantastic when you believe in yourself.
If you're chasing money, it runs. All right? If you're making money, it's different. All right? So for people that are entrepreneurs, there's no cut in the corner. There's no magic bullet. There's no cheat sheet. It's really simple, as complex as it may sound. Hard work. Work hard. Believe in yourself. They tell me all the time, you're so lucky, Chico. I say, man, you know what's funny? Harder I work, luckier I get.
Please, my young brothers, please. Tonight's talk is very important for you and I, man. We love money, but no one wants to. No one wants to work, bro. That's why drug dealing and being a runner is so appealing to the young boy. Why? Because he's 16 years old. He's gonna earn $200, maybe $250 a day as a runner. Yeah, and he starts off on $250 a day. Straight away, he's earning more money than his father is. So he's 16, his father's 40 something, and he's earning more money. So now it doesn't matter that it's haram income. It doesn't matter that this is ghadab money. It doesn't matter that this is gonna earn the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because all he sees is what in front of him is money. And the very society in which he lives in is driven by money. And wherever he goes, it's all designer labels and designer names and brand names. So this poor kid, he's thinking, he's doing the maths. He's thinking, brother, why should so we all love money, but no one wants to work. Today, the brother, he's 20, 25. I know brothers that are 30, he's telling me, brother, I want to retire by the time I'm 35. Retired. And I'm kicking back. And I wish, wallah, I wish he wants to retire at 35 so he can dedicate his life for deen. No. He wants to retire so he can indulge in dunya to the day he dies, bro. Because work is taking him away from his love, his real love, dunya. Cafes and restaurants, fishing trips, holidays, vacations, weekends. man is realistic, he understands that when I get married, that when I have children, that when I take on a job, that when I give my word, when I make a commitment, there are sacrifices that have to be made. You see, today we're not men, we're boys. We're little boys that are stuck in big bodies. That's what we are, my brothers. Wallahi, forgive me. But if we're going to be honest here tonight, we are little boys that are stuck in big bodies. We like to think we're men. We like to think we're men. But when you go by the criteria of Allah and His Prophet, we're very far from it.
I've extracted 6 points that I believe, based on my studies, are the most important. 6 characteristics that a high value man, Muslim man, should have. Number 1, Aqidah, Iman. You have to have strong Iman. If you have no Iman, you can have everything else in this world. And that's why I believe that these men, especially in the Western culture, hear a lot about high value man, a lot of it to do with red pill movement, a lot of it to do with these, self-development courses, Tony Robinson, all these people keep talking about high value men. But these people don't have Aqidah and Iman, so they're not high value men. Their value is not in the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's in the side of people. Does it matter when it comes to people? Yes, it does. But it's not the most important. It's Allah that matters the most. So you have to have Aqidah, Iman, faith. That's the first thing. A man has to invest in his knowledge. And that's where knowledge is important. You have to read. If you're not reading, if you're not developing, if you're not learning, a man has to have knowledge. A real man, a high value man, has knowledge. Number 2, akhlaq. And akhlaq is behavior, good manners. إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. The Prophet ﷺ said, I was sent to perfect manners. This is not about being Mr. Nice Guy. A lot of people think, you got to be nice. I tell you, you don't have to be nice all the time. What does this mean? Well, nice doesn't necessarily make you have good manners and good behavior. Some people are nice, but they're very passive aggressive. They insult you in a way that it looks like, man, this guy is really nice, but did he just say that? Did I misunderstand him? No, akhlaq is not just about nice. Sometimes you're nice and you get smashed. That's not akhlaq. Akhlaq is not about being weak or nice. They say, the nice guys end up last and this and that. That's debatable, first of all. Second of all, that's not what we're talking about. A person with akhlaq, with values and morals and good behavior, is not just a person who's just always yes ma'am, yes man, yes, yes, yes. No. It's a person who has good morals, good behavior, a moral compass. They respect people, but also demand respect. That's the problem. A lot of men don't respect themselves today. So how do you expect people to respect you then? So you have to have akhlaq. Number 3, discipline. You have to have consistency. You have to have a schedule. You have to have discipline. If you don't have discipline, you're going to fall. You can be the smartest man. You can have all the knowledge. Even you can have iman and believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you're not praying, you don't have the discipline of waking up for fajr. You don't have the discipline of maintaining the salawat. You don't have the discipline for fasting or anything, going to work, having, working out, taking care of your body, which is amana. Forget it. You can have all the knowledge. The knowledge is not going to benefit you. It needs to be coupled with action. Number 4, courage. You have to be courageous. And being courageous is not being afraid. You'll have fear in life. Many things. People have a lot of fears. You will have fears in life. But it's about still doing it. That's courageous. Being afraid sometimes, but still doing it. You have to be strong. You have to know how to fight. You have to invest in yourself to be able to be brave, to have confidence. It's very, very important. Number 5, a high value man, Muslim man, has strong finances. Doesn't have to be you have to be the richest man. No, but you have to be able to take care of things. And as a man, you're responsible. When you don't have the finances, and we're not talking about 6 figures or anything like that, but you have to have finances. You have to have the ability to do things. The Prophet ﷺ, many of the things that he had support from Abu Talib, from Uthman radiallahu anh, from Khadija. It was financial support. People say, oh, money doesn't matter. I think you have a very skewed understanding of Islam. It matters, but it just got to be put in the right place. So a real man, high value man, tries. Now, if you can say risk is from Allah, yeah, but you don't know what this risk is and where it's coming from and when, right? You just got to do your best. And if you've tried all that you can, and then finally, somehow, it doesn't make it, then you say, Alhamdulillah, I did my best. I got respect for you, man. You did your best. But if you're going to use the aqidah and the qadr and risk to justify your laziness, then you're not a high value man. You're a very low value man. With finances, you can take care of your family, your wives, your people that depend on you. Yes, you've been put in responsibility to take care of them. And last but not least, probably number 6, I've extracted these from looking at the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ, the Sahaba. There might be others. You can mention them, inshallah, in the comments. Let me know. But from these, they have sub-branches. So you can take many others from an example, from courage, you can talk about strength and, being able to have, to fight, to look good.